Chronological Bible in a Year, day 136. Yesterday, we saw David's son Absalom attempt to steal the kingdom from David, and the attempt was quite successful. David is on the run. He's fleeing with his household, leaving only a few servants in charge of the palace. But while he is on the run, he wrote Psalm 3. Lord, how my enemies have increased. Many are rising up against me. Many are saying of my soul, there is no salvation for him in God. But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory and the one who lifts my head. I was crying out to the Lord with my voice, and he answered me from his holy mountain. I lay down and slept. I awoke, for the Lord sustains me. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people who have set themselves against me all around. Arise, Lord, save me, my God, for you have struck all my enemies on the cheek. You have shattered the teeth of the wicked. Salvation belongs to the Lord. May your blessing be upon your people. Knowing the context as this psalm is written brings a new light to it. We understand that David is fleeing to the Mount of Olives, but David, on this flight to where he's worshiped God in the past, he writes this song of provision. I love his confidence that, God, you shattered the teeth of the wicked in the past. Salvation belongs to the Lord. Despite what people say, they're saying there's no salvation for you. But God, I know salvation comes and goes according to your will. As David is fleeing, he doesn't know with certainty what tomorrow will bring. He can't be certain that they will overcome Absalom's influence. Now, he is confident that God's will be done. This psalm doesn't read as a man in utter terror, nor as a man who has no fear, but rather a man who has learned to balance fear with reliance on God. And knowing what's happened in David's life up to this point, God's provided time and time again, but David's not been left without scars. And sometimes, as painful as getting scars are, the scar can serve as a great reminder of God's provision. So here's maybe a difficult question for us to sit with today. What scars do you have that remind you of God's goodness? What scars might you have as a result of your or other people's sins? Yet how are those scars a reminder of God's goodness? If you're willing to share how God has turned scars into glory, feel free to do so. Let's encourage one another today. I'm looking forward to jumping back to seeing David once again in exile tomorrow. But until then, God bless.